This is my dislocated right thumb. It's dislocated in the little boat bone down here. You can see the ganglion lump from the dislocation. You can see the ridges around the base of the thumb because I can't straighten it out. We don't have the same ridges on the other thumb because it can straighten out. So that the ridges aren't the same. That one won't straighten out. You see the shape of the thumb when we go like that. See the shape in the wrist. It's totally different in the shape of the wrist. This has got the lump out here. This one doesn't because it's not dislocated. And this dislocated thumb I complained to John Hill, who's now retired. He retired without penalty. He was a health minister and my local member of parliament in Seaford for the last 8 years or so. He retired. Jack Snelling took over. He's been retired also. Both of them refused to listen to me about the fact that I've been denied access to medical services to remedy this dislocation. You can see the dislocation in radiology imaging in New South Wales and South Australia, multiple imaging. The first one I had done, they refused to give me the film and they destroyed the film, wouldn't let me have access to it. I was assaulted by a state police officer, so they don't want to have to pay compensation, presumably, or it's partially because there's implants in the hand and they don't want to have to address those. But when I complained to Jack Snelling, the last health minister, just before he was retired off by the Premier, who knows what's going on because he's a party to it, Jack Snelling had me detained under the Mental Health Act because I complained about not being able to get access to medical services. For 10 years this thumb's been dislocated. I can't use it as a posable digit. I can't put any pressure on it. It's just there. I use it mostly at the base of the thumb. That's what I usually grip with. So I've been forced to endure the agony for over a decade because I was assaulted by state public officers. And other state public officers refused me my natural human rights to have this addressed by the police as a criminal assault, which it was, and addressed under common law. I'm not even allowed to have it addressed under common law in the civil courts. They just won't, so I can't get any legal redress to go somewhere else and get it fixed. And they won't let me get it fixed. It doesn't matter where I go in Australia. They stop me from getting it addressed. To me, that's a vendetta against me personally. It's like the government has declared war against me. Why would that be so?